tackled back at the 33-yard line.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 40.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A handoff to Barkley on the option. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Raiders are going to take possession.
Damn, he quit already?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Jaguar first down.
Here's Lawrence. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back to the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, yeah, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. As he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over. But he ended up finding another receiver.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st down, Jaguars.
A give to ETN running right. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down.
And they'll go again with ETN. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 40 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
What I continue to hear from running backs and offensive linemen is how often they're actually getting together to watch film so they can get in sync with each other, understand blocking patterns better, how running back likes to cut, what he wants to do. And boy, it all came together on that one.
That's one where they watch it and say, hey, we did everything we were supposed to do right there.
That looked like the play we drew up and designed, and then we got to see it unfold in real time. That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Lawrence will throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Hunter. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Jaguars, 1st down.
Here's Lawrence to throw. The quick slant caught. And he'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Jacksonville.
Brian Thomas, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 up to 27. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. That is Joshua Hines-Allen working his way in for the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Now he's free at the 35. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
A short throw there to Strange. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
That's good. We're on Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hey, Ron!
Lawrence going to throw again. He completes it to Hunter. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
All right, let's go.
Lawrence. And he's got it. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
On red.
Lawrence on the sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Trevor Lawrence keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Hey,
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get them to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. An interception's result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on first and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 18 more yards there and another first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Gino now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bowers. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
13.
Gino's going to throw. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead.
Raiders 15.
So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Good work there. You're going to see on play action, they run an out route with the receiver on the outside and let the tight end work the seam in the area beyond him. A great concept, and it leads to a first down.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Travis Hunter, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. From midfield now, Lawrence. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 41.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 41.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. Throw out wide is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Hey, here we go, hey. 49. You know the shot. There we go.
The final shot here before break. Smith trying to lay one up deep. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it.
There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton, 52 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
When you're thinking about your opening drive in the third quarter, you're thinking about exactly that, putting together a drive. But instead, what did we get?
Big pass downfield, touchdown. I thought, okay, just sitting back in my chair, let's get eased in, a couple runs. No.
Yeah, forget the body blows, folks. Let's throw the big shot right now.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Grip, 23.
Myers in motion right. A fake on the jet sweep. Now Lawrence on play action. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it second down.
Brings up second and 8 at 47-yard line.
Red on red. Hey, Ginger.
In motion left goes Myers. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
Lawrence's pass.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Let's go.
Now Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
It's a gain of 6.
So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Lawrence, now this is ETN on the draw. And down to the 41.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now Lawrence off to Thomas on the left side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 23. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Hey.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Very quick throw. He's got Myers. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. Second down and goal. Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jacoby Myers from 6 yards away. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here, and we're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Keeps the score. Raiders 41. Jaguars 20.
And a touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. From the 41, here's a second down and 6.
It's now second and 6 at the Jaguars.
Now Smith. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And some space here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
It's a gain of
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On first down, it's Genty. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. And Ashton Jeanty, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a two-point conversion to tie it. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker.
Oh, man.